Good morning, Bulldogs, and welcome to the Mac Morning Show. I'm Alex, and today is Wednesday, the 5th of February. Here is your Mac weather report. Today will be cloudy with showers on and off throughout the day. There will also be a slight chance of thunder later in the day. The high will reach 50 degrees. This evening, there will be showers early and increasing to heavy later in the evening. We could get over 1/4 inch of rain over the night. Sunrise today was at 7:22 a.m. and sunset this afternoon will be at 5:31 p.m. Today's lunches: homemade chicken pot pie with veggies, beef and broccoli, veggie pizza, and tacos or burritos. The following students are celebrating birthdays today: Weston Atkinson, Annalie Burnett, and Roxano Prigo Cinceneros. Here are some announcements for my teachers and office staff. Attention all Team 82 students. Please turn in your field trips slips and money to your team teachers as soon as possible. Don't miss out on going to the Shakespeare play. Do you like to read? If you do, you can win a Dutch Bros card or a movie candy and become famous in the process. Stop at the Media Center and pick up a book review form and complete a short book review on the book they have read. Each week, we will place the reviews into a drawing, and the winner will receive a Dutch Bros coffee card or a movie-sized candy bar. Winners will also have their opportunity to present their reviews in the Mac Morning Show. The first drawing will be held Thursday, the 12th of February. See Mr. Bolt in the library if you have any questions. Do you need help with your schoolwork? Well, then come join the after-school program. There are still spots available. The after-school program meets after school every Tuesday and Thursday. Snacks are provided, and you can get help on your schoolwork. If you'd like to join, or if you have any questions, stop in the office and ask. In sports news today, the National Signing Day, and one of our former Bulldogs has made the headlines. Jake Sager, McLaughlin Glass in 2011, has signed with the Division I Indiana State University. Jake's mother, Becky Sager, was a science teacher here at Mac and shared an office with our very own Mr. Lasinski, which turns out may have been the reason for her moving to Nebraska. The following is a clip from Jake's signing with defensive line coach Jeff Mills in a short highlight reel.
But let's talk a little bit about what he brings to the ISU Rushmen.
Well, he brings I think the tenacity, I think the toughness, and most of all, I think the leadership we're looking for in a young man. I think the thing that stood out when I talked to Coach Eckert about Jake is when I asked him some of the questions about the intangibles, he said, first and foremost, he's a great leader. And not just a leader by example, but he said he's also a vocal leader. You know, he has the experience, I think the confidence that he can speak up to his teammates and say, hey, this is what we need to do. As evidenced by his 2 years there at Sydney High School, they had not been to the playoffs in quite a few years, and he took them, led them to the playoffs in back-to-back years as a junior and senior.
The wrestling team has a match today at Scenic Middle School. These students will need to be released from class at 2:45. Now for our segment on this day in history. The following events all took place on today's date, the 5th of February. In 1917, Congress passed the Immigration Act, which restricted Asian immigration over President Wilson's veto. Also on this date in 1917, Mexico adopted its President Constitution. In 1937, FDR proposed increasing the number of Supreme Court justices, packing the court. And finally, in 1987, under international pressure, three Switzerland's biggest banks created a fund worth 100 million Swiss francs for Holocaust victims and their families. Here's your Bulldog Bite of the day. In yesterday's show, we asked, what was the only part of the current United States invaded by the Japanese World War II? The answer is the island of Hawaii. Today's question is, what rather large birds have been trained to tend and move sheep? The answer on tomorrow's show. Well, that's our show. Remember to tune in tomorrow and every day for the Mac Morning Show. Have a great day.